Okay, Joy, we are live and going to be on the air in soon because it's a bit of a delay, but it's all good.
Cool.
So, as I say, I've got a couple of minutes of work to do here in the background, but for those of you joining, welcome to the stream. This is Halloween Heroes. I am joined with... Who? Who am I joined with?
Joy K.
That's right, and we're going to be your casters here today for an exciting series in Division 1 here at Heroes Lounge. But bear with us, as I say, we've got a bit of admin to do here, so I'm just going to mute myself while I get ready, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm ready. Okay, Joy spelt with a K. Are you here? Are you around? You ready to roll?
Yeah,
ready to do this?
I'm around.
Ready to do this thing with a chicken wing?
I'm ready to do this thing with the chicken wing.
That's it. Right. Okay. Let's start this show. Let's find where my thing is, and let's go. Hello, everybody. We are now live. Please do not swear. My name is Halloween, and I'm joining you here for a Division 1 series between two excellent top division teams, such as Memeldors Meme Machines, who I had the joy of casting in the HGC Open Division this season, and on our right, competing against them this evening for your esports audio and visual entertainment, is Greifers on Safari. Now, Greifers on Safari, I had the pleasure of showing against EPG Frozen just before they went into the playoffs in the HGC Open Division, which was excellent. I was most delighted about that. However, see, interestingly, and before we go into the series, I'm just going to demonstrate this. I'm going to bring you back to the just before playoff standings in the HGC Open Division. So I'm going to put this on screen here for a moment. What you can see here is about halfway down the league, we've got the Memeldors Meme Machines. Now, if you look from cups 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they have no points. Now, that's not because they were losing, that's just because, like other teams in the Open Division, they weren't competing. because to consistently earn the points to push yourself up that league, you have to compete. And for some teams, for organizational reasons, logistical reasons, things like that, you can find it very difficult to be available to fit into the exact and very strict time constraints that are required for the HGC Open Division, and therefore, for whatever reason, Memeldors weren't competing, and therefore were right down. I remember, I think I showed this league at like week 5 or 6, and Memeldors were right at the bottom, and then boom, out of nowhere, whew, they showed everybody what they were capable of, and they rocketed right up this league. So it's no surprise that they're doing very well in the in Heroes Lounge, but they certainly impressed myself and Jabroni, my regular co-caster. But before I go too far with that, who is my co-caster today? It is not Jabroni. It is
Joy K.
Yeah.
And that rhymes.
That was slick. Don't draw attention to it. It was on purpose. Oh my. Okay. So, welcome Hots Karis. We see you in the chat there, already trying to bet all your points on the Memeldors meme machines. However, you gotta wait, because Joy hasn't started our competition yet. But, Joy, where are we going? By the way, for match number 1 between these two teams?
Yes, we are, for match number 1, going to Infernal Shrines. Infernal Shrines, as it has been pointed out, that is one of Heroes Lounge's favorite maps.
Yeah, was it statistically the most popular map? Was that what we were saying?
I believe so, yes.
Oh wow. Wow. So who won the coin flip? Who chose this map? Who's got first pick in draft? Do you know these things?
Greifers on Safari won the coin flip, banned Praxis Holdout.
I like that map.
Yeah, you do? You're probably the only one.
Okay.
And what was I saying? I lost my
so the coin flip was won by Greifers.
Yeah.
And
and they picked Infernal Shrines. Sky Temple was banned. Sky Temple was banned for Memeldors meme machines. And yeah, we are going to Infernal Shrines.
Okay. Well, no problem. I see that we've got some EPG Frozen in the audience watching with us today as well. And we've got Crispy also making an appearance here on Greifers. So that's absolutely fantastic. So on the left in the draft we have Memeldors, and on the right we have Greifers. Is that correct, Joy?
Yes, that's correct.
Brilliant. So good stuff. Absolutely fantastic. So as I say, we're just getting ready. Our teams are preparing, and then we will be going into the draft with this fantastic series that we're going to be demonstrating today. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. Are you a Memeldors meme machine fanatic, or are you in fact cheering on for Greifers, who appear to be a popular team within Heroes Lounge, and for the record, they are an entire master team, which is good. But we've got Death Knight, a very popular player within the lounge as well, playing on Memeldors. So there's a lot of names here tonight, a lot of names, and I was actually really happy to go out and cast this series. I actively sought it. It was originally going to be myself and Jabroni, because I really wanted to see how this would go with Memeldors, because there's going to be, and I haven't advertised this yet. I haven't advertised this yet, but so you're going to be the first to hear this, Joy, actually. Ooh. But Jabroni and I have been discussing sponsoring a mini tournament for some of the Heroes Lounge teams and the HGC Open Division teams. So I think we are going to offer the likes of EPG Frozen, Memeldors Meme Machines, Adava Kadabla, Tranquility, High V Sports. We're going to offer these teams whether or not they wish to participate, but we're going to offer up to 6 spots for a mini tournament, possibly 8 spots, and we'll see. What are you laughing at? What's happening here?
This chat.
Oh, The teams are triggering you. Anyway, so we want to offer this opportunity for some of these teams to participate in a mini tournament that we're going to put on this channel here. So quite excited about that. As I say, before we can get to that, we've got to see how our teams get on tonight. So
Absolutely.
I'm just waiting for this draft to kick off here at Infernal Shrines, and then we will see who the favourite is for match number 1 in our best of 3 series this evening here live in Heroes Lounge.
Bit of a delay because the music bot isn't ready. I've heard.
There will be a prize. Transparent TV, you're saying, will there be a prize? Yes, there will. We will get back to you exactly on what that will entail, because I haven't ironed it out. Fantastic. I haven't ironed it out like finite yet, the finished details, because Blizzard might give us some things, which is cool. But I would expect there at least to be a cash prize for first place. So we'll see what happens then. But we are not giving away mini clubmans or mini Coopers or mini Countrymans, and nobody has to bring a laptop in their car to participate. But I like where the chat is going, so keep it up. Good things will come of this. That's right. And for those of you that wonder what makes Joy happy, here's some further evidence of that. So good stuff. Right, are we ready? Are our teams ready? Are we getting ready to go into this? What's the story, Joy?
Story is the music bot of Memeldors Meme Machine wasn't ready. Now it's ready. Greifers on Safari are ready to go on the Safari. Then without further ado, let's go.
All right. Take us in. That is absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So, welcome to Infernal Shrines. Joy, feel free to kick off the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the draft of our first of our best of 3 series here, featuring on the left Memeldors Meme Machines in blue, and on the right in red is Greifers on Safari. And as you can see, Joy has just kicked off our contest. So if you're sitting in the chat and you want to bet on the Memeldors taking the first victory, it is !bet space A space the amount of points you'd like to bet. However, if you think Greifers and Safari have got this, it's !bet space B space the amount of points you'd like to bet. If you want to bet them all, it can be bet space A or B and all, and if you don't know how many points you've got, you can type !points. And you can use these points, of course, to enter our giveaway, or use them for other things. You can duel each other, you can give them away, you can do lots with them, and do keep hold of them. They're because I think in time I'm going to offer more features for these points to be cashed in, so they will have an intrinsic value with time. So absolutely. Anyway, as you can see, your casters today are myself, Halloween, and Joy K.
Putting out some exciting stuff here, Halloween.
Yeah, what's happening in the draft?
Well, in the draft, we see the drafting is going very fast, or well, the banning is going very fast. We see Urel being banned, Maiev being banned by Memeldors Meme Machine, Greifers on Safari banning Diablo and Genji, and Memeldors Meme Machine take the first big decade. So
what I would say here, for anyone that's just tuning in or anything, this is likely to be a lot more meta. We're not going to be seeing wild things or just what heroes players are comfortable on. We're going to see meta. Right out of the bag, we're seeing Sergeant Hammer and a lovely skin on Whitemane.
Hammer has shown to be very oppressive at the moment, so
massive.
Yeah, I like it.
Just absolutely massive, and I'm not surprised by Deckard Cain either. To be fair, like he makes a lot of sense, so that is fine.
All right, Phoenix and Muradin for the Meme Machine.
There we go. That's it locked in now. Phoenix and Muradin. Now, I would imagine that's going to be Purification Salvo. And I would also imagine that that's going to be Avatar. However, these
Oh,
teams are ridiculous enough to pull off maneuvers like Haymaker and Planet Cracker.
they are. And a Junkrat ban, we see. Alright.
That's not, do you know, Enabler, who plays for Hive Esports. I saw him play Junkrat in the Open Division, and he was like, he made me realise that just how good at solo laning Junkrat can be, and how oppressive he can be with long range poke. And some of the micro maneuvers of booping himself to safety that Enabler did with the mine, whilst getting opponents into danger, is just outrageous. So I'm not surprised these high-level players banning out a Junkrat.
Same goes for the Blaze.
Yep. Because they don't have a solo laner yet. Well, they don't have.
And Bunker being perfect to counter the Purification salvo.
So we've got the biggest biceps in the game with Garrosh, and the Leoric.
Jabroni.
Well, yeah, Jabroni's tried his best to mimic Garrosh, but he's not pulled it off yet. There will come the day where he eventually throws me on screen, but I mean, we're not quite there yet.
Oh right.
Malthael
and Thrall.
Okay. So I would imagine.
I like it.
Do you think it's going to be Echo of the Elements for Thrall, or is he going to take Crash Lightning and be in the 4-man? What do you think?
What do I think?
What do you
I
think?
think you can still run Echo of the Elements in the 4-man.
Yes, that's true as
I
well.
think he's going to be in the 4-man.
We think he's going to be in the 4-man.
Yeah, Thrall adds a bit more kill pressure than Malthael does.
He won't be denied. He will not be denied.
Cooldown is not denied because he's the last pick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the draft laid out for you. 5 more minutes to go in the contest, so get your points in.
Faith ZTV, hello, how are you doing? Right, I'm out of those two drafts. I'm going to go for Memeldors, although I did bet 200 points on Greifers. So, who do you favour out of those two drafts? Joy, you got to pick one.
I gotta pick one. This is the hardest part for me. Picking one.
You got to pick one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Memeldors.
Okay, a lot of fans for Memeldors, certainly in the bets in the contest there. So,
Yep.
Hots Haya is joined the chat there as well, saying it's like Alira, it's all common. So it's good, we're seeing some chat there, and we're getting ready for our game number 1 of this best of 3 series between these two Division 1 teams. And I've just this second noticed that the Memeldors logo has someone smoking in it. That's funny. I didn't notice that till just now. Alright, looks like we're going into the game. Okay. So on the right hand side we have Greifers on Safari. We've got Crisby riding on a little pig there, literally pooping gold coins as white men. We've got Cyanox playing Leoric. We've got Jimmy, this is Jimmy, playing Sergeant Hammer. We've got Lolum on the Garrosh there, I think. I mean, that's really difficult to see there. No, Lolum is on Gul'dan and Denker is on Garrosh. Joy, K.
Yes, I'm seeing the bug here as well on the left side of the screen where the X is going up and down and up and down. On the left side for you, with the bug on the screen, is Murden being played by Death Knight, Sugar Daddy is on Malthael, Martin is playing Deckard, Smaragd is playing Thrall, and Phoenix is being played by Slake. This is Memeldors Meme Machine.
Yeah, no, I actually don't think that's a bug. I think you can just do that by users interacting with it, so...
Huh?
Yeah.
It keeps making the annoying sound for me, though.
I think that's just... Oh god, it's still happening. Right, Slake getting hit off there. Let's get a look at that level 1 talent. What we got? Ooh, the Stormbolt quest for Moradin. That's interesting.
And we've got Death's Reach for Malthael.
Echo of the Elements for Thrall. You called it.
I called it.
You did.
I think if you do the math, a completed Echo of the Elements does almost the same damage as a completed Crash Lightning.
If you fire your extra charge, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I see.
Maybe even more now I think of it. I don't know. I would have to do the maths for it, which I'm not going to because I'm casting.
Yeah, well, do you know what, right? That is where I have been spoiled, right? Jabroni and I will come out and say horrible things like that when we're doing the HGC, and then someone will actually give us the answer. And it's incredible.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely spoiled.
Jenka trying to interrupt the rotation here on Garrosh.
Jimmy is getting incredible value down here in bottom lane with Sergeant Hammer, and almost rooted.
Almost, but not quite.
Yeah, because the thing I was saying was, Jabroni and I got ourselves in a mess talking about who had the longest beard in the game, like just totally ridiculous. And because we thought it would be Malfurion, but apparently the biggest beard in the game might be Muradin. I'm saying might be. It is Muradin. There we go. Huge attack on Crispy there by Death Knight, but looks like Crispy's going to escape.
Running quite low. All of them look a bit low.
I think they thought their opponents, Memeldors, would back off a little bit more from Jimmy's huge range, but
they have two very oppressive characters on their side. They have a Garrosh and they have the Hammer. Hammer being oppressive with its range, and being cut out here. No, Jimmy gets out.
He zipped past.
He zipped past, as you.
You know about this, don't you?
I know it. You heard it here first on Halloween Heroes.
Oh gosh, it was so funny.
Zipping past it, Denka doing the siege cap by himself.
Gosh.
That's gonna take a while.
That was my own Celestina special. That's what it was. Where I tried to zip past as Hammer and got murdered. Oh my.
I'm so glad she couldn't hear that.
Oh, here we go, Crispy cut off!
Oh, Crispy alone!
And that
Are
is
they going to take the camp as well? Denka's backing off, giving him camp.
They got a camp and a kill. That is a solid invade here, 3 minutes into the game, by Memeldors, who I think just did an excellent B-step. Sugar Daddy. What are you like? That is funny. So the objective is going to be in top lane here. What is Sugar Daddy doing? Is he trying to bait them? This is a debate here. Serious debate, and he is lucky to have not been stunned there by Denker, because that would have absolutely been him killed. Cyanox possibly cut out here by Slake, but he's going to use his escape.
Death Knight coming in for the stun. Under the towers, but doesn't back off. They want this kill.
They're not going to get it, though.
They're not going to get it, though.
Is it going to be enough?
No.
It's not going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough.
Okay, level 7's just round the corner, but they're neck and neck for experience, so there's no real advantage here. Sergeant Hammer staying in bottom lane, and so is Malthael. Thrall in mid lane, which, you know, means that it's going to be a 3-on-3 here for the objective. Who do we value better? Deckard, Phoenix, and Muradin, or Garrosh, Whitemane, and Gul'dan? It's very close.
Depends. Do we have a teleport on the Phoenix? That's what it makes. That makes all the difference, and it makes all the difference.
Huge damage on
Just getting
Lolam.
out, and Lolam dies.
Oof.
Is it gonna be enough?
It's going to be enough! As the entire team rotates in, and Memeldors are now going to sit pretty on this objective. Bearing in mind, they have already completed almost a quarter, well, more than a quarter of it now. So I don't think they're going to want to leave.
Nope.
Back to you in the studio.
Back to me in the studio. Denker trying to show Muradin his chair, but Muradin's not having it.
Muradin is indeed not having it, as he
Taking
sits
a
in
little
that
dance
bush.
there in the corner.
He is.
In the bush. In the
He's
bush,
now-
because it's not in a corner. Excuse me.
No one puts Death Knight in a corner.
No, I wouldn't.
There you go.
I wouldn't.
And there we go. They're 37 out of 40. This Frozen Punisher is going to come down any second now, and it's going to jump that fence. Here comes the Frozen Punisher. First objective of the game, won by Memeldors here 5 minutes in. Now, a 5-minute Punisher isn't going to be too tough, so I think the best they're hoping for here is that healing fountain. Are they going to get it, is the question.
Well, Denker made a charm, and it's going now quite fast. We have Hammer set up to attack it. I don't think they're going to get like much more. If they get the entire gate, I think they are happy with that.
Denker, is he going to fall?
Denker,
Oof! Oof! Ushamaka, 1 kill down. That is 3 takedowns to 0 at this point. Things are looking grim for the Greifers, but they have.
By the way,
By the way,
I know I called for Thrall in the 4-man.
yes, you did.
Thrall has been solo dating this entire time.
You have. You did call that. I wasn't going to draw attention to it.
I was.
Well, that's
'cause I was
good.
wrong.
You were. Do you know
And
what?
so was some people in the chat who called that it was very usual to put Thrall on the 4-man.
Do you know?
I thought so too, chat. But hey,
this is exactly.
this is the meme machine. So
They
you
can
never
do
know.
well. They can do what they like. Level 10's picked up. We have Purification Salvo, the Earthquake. Stay a while and listen. We got Last Rites and Avatar. Lolam taking a lot of damage.
Lolam down. Jimmy sitting safe inside the gate.
He is. Just. And Leoric goes down. Trait value in top lane from Sugar Daddy. A good spray there. He's sniffing the finger, sniffing the finger, sniffing the finger, sniffing the finger. Raynor is a bad man. Anyway, looks like Leoric is now going to join his team in mid lane because he doesn't want to lane against Garrosh. What have we got for the heroics, Joy, here for...
Yes, heroics on the side of Greifers on Safari is that we have Warlord's Challenge, Horrify naturally, Blunt Force Gun for Hammer, we've got March of the Black King, and we've got Scarlet Aegis, which heals and gives 40 armor.
That was huge. Good value for getting that Deckard Cain kill. They might get a second here on Death Knight.
Aegis coming out, maybe they can get the kill on the Death Knight as well.
Now that Malthael has joined the meme machines, it's going to make their team fight a lot better.
Coming in. They're looking for more.
They are. I think I rate that. That was a solid team fight in favour of the Greifers. So
Yep.
this old dog has learnt new tricks, and it's showing itself at 8 minutes in the game. They don't know Slake's there. I don't think they know Slake's there, but Slake's he's got to make a choice. Does he want to back out? I think.
Death Knight knows so. He knows that Slake's there.
Oh, they're going in. They're going in.
Yeah, they see him leave, but they leave it to it.
Malthael taking Leoric again.
They have to get out. This is a 3v4. Alright, now Lodom is here. Are they going to take this fight?
It is a 4v4. I think they could do this because Malthael's in top lane, and that's a big bulk of their damage. Denker!
Denker's all alone though. Denker all alone, still on this point. Warlord Challenge coming out. Lolom coming in. Crispy coming in. Scarlet Aegis going down. Death Knight taking a lot of damage. Wow.
Massive.
That looks so crazy.
Absolutely massive that Denker is still alive there. Huge.
Wow. He looked so alone on that point.
He looked like he needed to write himself a letter to a psychiatrist. He was dealing with loneliness on a umpired level. Anyway, Cyanox, he is taking early dermge, dips and damage here on the Guardians, taking them almost halfway to completion. Level 13's now picked up by the Memeldors.
Denker looking for an engage back.
In comes the team, in comes the team.
Ooh, Avatar being popped on Jimmy, but Jimmy uses this unstoppable to get out. Horrify comes out.
Sugar Daddy in a bad place. That man is an island. The March of the Black King and Scarlet Aegis are still available, so they do still have some fight here. But Purification Salvo will deal a lot of damage from Phoenix if he chooses to drop it.
Earthquake is down though. We need to stay a while and listen is also still available, but Greifers and Safari take this second objective, and
oof!
Ooh, that was a really nice last right there.
Cyanox.
I thought he was gonna live for a second.
No, Cyanox is he's getting deleted here, like.
Back and forth, Sugar Daddy in a bad place here. John Cena taking the engage, Denker taking that engage from him. Wow.
That didn't seem like a good path for him to take. That was I think the problem there.
They're looking for more. Death Knight taking some serious damage here from the Punisher.
Death Knight thrown into a bad place, but he's got his dwarf toss, so he's out of there.
That's what Muradins do. They just jump away. But so do John Cena, so they jump after you.
Massive, absolutely massive. So what we're seeing here from Faith ZTV in the chat is Martin feed. That's funny. All right, so that was good. That brings the Greifers back into a position here where they the Warlord's Challenge coming out on Death Knight, followed by a fear from Gul'dan. He manages to get the Avatar
being popped up just the right time. Very well played here by Death Knight.
That turned the fight.
Very death otherwise.
Completely agree. Completely agree, Joy. I honestly think like Death Knight's amazing timing there for Avatar turned that fight. Wow.
Yeah, it did. He would have died otherwise.
He would be
And
DED dead. Jimmy getting hit by the Stormbolt. Oh no!
they're going for him. They're going for him.
Is it going to be enough?
Give him the axe. They've got to give him the axe. Yes.
Oh wow.
Well
Wow.
played again by Death Knight.
That was huge. There was nobody expected that.
5 secs, by the way, for the Stormbolt.
Is that what we're at? My
That's
word.
what we're at.
Is that what we're at?
That's what we're at.
Oh joy.
Oh, Halloween.
That's me.
Do you know what we're also at? At level 16 advantage here for Memeldors Meme Machine, taking the siege camp from Greifers on Safari.
And we're seeing Heraldric Staff being picked up by Deckard Cain. That extra stun, as we've discussed previously, is invaluable. Invaluable. It can be, can it?
It can be.
I
mean,
say.
we've discussed it before. We've seen it before.
We've seen it before. I have definitely seen it before. Is there anything else unusual with the talent choices there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think we're going to see more value the more last right stacks that Malthael gets, and he was taking names. Sugar Daddy 69 here up against Cynox in top lane. He just eats away at this boy. Like he completely dominates the lane. It's really causing problems. So much so that I think we're about to see a bush gank. Korean bush meta getting carried out here by the Memeldors here in Div1, playing in Europe here in the largest amateur league of Heroes of the Storm. Tonight, broadcast on Heroes, Halloween Heroes, for your esports entertainment. Back to you in the studio.
Back to me in the studio. They've got the advantage. They want this camp. They take this camp. They're going to push the top lane. Objective's going to be in the top lane. This is planned. This is laid out. This is...
It's executed well, isn't it? This is just maths at this point. But it could all be turned around with how this team fight comes out.
Yes, because level 16 is here for Greifers and Safari now, so they can definitely take this fight.
They could. They could.
Another camp coming in though on their lane.
Another camp. So it looks to me like the Memeldors are going to allow their opponents to set up first. So let's see how that works out for them, because Jimmy will be powerful as well set up. Oh, engaging right off the bat with the purification.
Comes out here. Wow. Scarlet Aegis on Lolom. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Sugar Daddy's running low. Double stun coming out here from Death Knight, chasing Crispy, chasing Jimmy. Can he do it again?
Leoric's gone down. Crispy trying to heal Jimmy.
You're not in a good position, mate.
Murder, death, kill as enemy team are dominated. Wow.
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 Well, they don't even need the Punisher as the Fallen Shaman camp runs in behind them. So they're just going to take this wall with little to no opposition from the minions. And then they are going to begin damaging that keep. All the while, Sugar Daddy 69 is going to be cleaning up that Guardians, allowing them to gain the Mortar Punisher.
Ooh, Cynox spawns and immediately gets stunned. Denker's back, clearing out the minions.
Martin is thinking about doing something there that he shouldn't, but he's now backing off once he realises, in fact, that he is an old man with a stick. 38.
He is an old man indeed.
38. Are they going to leave it at 38? It looks like the Memeldors are playing with their food at this stage as they leave the objective at 38 Guardians. Running it down mid, however, is Greifers on Safari. They're
down mid.
They're just... What are they doing here? I'm not sure. It looks like they're being very aggressive, but they're trying to bait something. Because, of course...
They're trying to distract them from the objective, it seems. They take the camp.
Well, I think it's that, and you want to pick a fight before 20. And that if they're able to get a pick before 20, they'll run with it.
Yeah,
but remember, the top lane's been buttered. It has been peanut butter jelly timed, as there is no defense against this Mortar Punisher.
There is no gate. The wave is pushed in, so the Punisher just walks in on the keep. But they are back in time, it seems, for the defense.
Level 20 is now picked up. John Cena stunning Jimmy.
Nice, unstoppable by Jimmy. denying Death Knight the extra stun, that would have surely resulted into his death.
Greifers are getting good damage here. Like, this isn't bad. It could be bad in a moment.
It isn't bad if they live.
Huge fear coming out from Lolem.
Has just been completed. Sugar Daddy in a bad place, though.
They need to get rid of that Immortal, so then they
Thrall
can...
is going deep here. Thrall's tanking the keep even.
He's gone very deep. Cyanox. Oh, Cyanox!
Misses. Cyanox going down.
Martin's fallen quite low as well. I mean, I think the Memeldors are...
popping the purification salvo.
This is an amazing fight. An incredible defense. Absolutely incredible defense by the Greifers, who don't want them to run. Oh, and they managed to stop the mount with a Echo Corruption stack there. Is it complete, by the way? It is, yes.
It is, yes.
Very, very good defense there by Greifers. They're still a talent tier behind, remember, though. They do need to get up to 20 as quick as possible before the next team fight. They are down, but not out.
Absolutely.
Transparent TV pointing out...
seen that in this defense.
I was waiting to say, Transparent TV pointing out the lack of Entomb boggles me. I mean, the Leoric's got good healing from March of the Black King, but he's... I agree, the CC chain of the Entomb, with Buried Alive at level 20 as well, that would just be too useful.
Yeah, that would have been value.
Huge value. So, because they don't have the top keep, looks like Greifers are gonna...
that could also, to just say, that could also just completely be spun around by Deckard popping Stay a While and Listen right there on the Entomb.
Not if he's in the Entomb, because Buried Alive silences him, he wouldn't be able to do it.
Yes, but then you will have to wait for 20 to get it to max value.
Well, yeah, that to be fair.
Where in this case, Lyric has shown that he's gotten quite some value out of March of the Black King already.
He has healed himself significantly. Yeah, I agree with that. And this is why there's always justification for whatever talent choice you pick. And that's why Jabroni and I are always crossing our fingers, wishing and hoping that we see Reign of Destruction on a Gul'dan. That's it.
I mean, I think I'm the only Gul'dan player. I'm not even a real Gul'dan player, but I'm somebody who picks it.
You pick it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
And then I always get complaints and I immediately get 2 kills with it and then I'm like, sorry, you were saying? It seems that Jim is just gonna sit here in his stealthy mode spraying.
I like a good... Right, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I don't like sprays, taunts, and I don't like B-steps, but I mean, you know, it is good-natured fun, and it's built into the game for a reason, so I totally endorse that, for sure.
Yeah, but I think it depends.
I mean, it really does depend, but remember, there was an HGC team actually called B-step. Like, you know, that was hilarious. So, for example, if I'm ever playing customs against Jabroni and I get a kill on him, I am B-stepping all over his corpse. I want him to hit his...
done.
Oh yeah, for sure. When I beat him in solo lane, it is all my Christmases coming at once. It is just the best thing ever. Anyway, so here we go. We have a Arcane Punisher, statistically the most powerful Punisher in the game. Already half of the objective being taken by the Memeldors as Greifers set up and come in to take it. This is the first time we've seen a straight fight on the same talent tier by both these teams on the objective. So let's see how this goes.
Well, Thrall seems to be looking for an engage here. We've got Earthquake up, we've got Deckard being thrown into them. That was huge.
And now the Earthquake being deployed.
Aegis coming out. The Earthquake came out, but
this is huge. This is huge.
Yeah.
The problem is 36 out of 40. They're just going for the kills now because they think they're going to lose the objective. Purification salvo coming out.
Lolem behind, Lolem down, Denka behind.
Denka's going to fall.
Doing what he can.
Reducing the damage output by using his Wraithwalk. Now he's going to have to deploy March of the Bat King, but he's not going to get a chance as he is wiped from the scoreboard. Wow.
Trade value?
Do you know what? There was a moment there where it could have went in Greifers' favour, but the Manacle team fight just came out better. I think Smargard... How do you say that? Smargard? Smargud? Smaragud? I'm not sure how to say his name.
If I can say it in my native tongue, I would
Yeah.
say smacht.
Okay, well,
Which is a stone.
well, the Thrall player, when he deployed Earthquake, if he didn't deploy Earthquake, he was dead for sure.
It is, yeah.
Huge heals coming out from Crispy, saving Jimmy's life as they try to mount a defense. 15% on core. 5, 3, 2, and GG. GG.
Memeldors take first out of best of 3 of this series. What did Leo take on level 20? He took Transparent TV. He took Burning Despair, damage per second to nearby enemies. The damage and area is increased by 100% while Drain of Hope is active.
For those of you wondering what Joy is talking about here, I'll just put that on screen there. Burning Despair deals 40 damage per second. The damage and area is increased by 100% whilst Drain Hope is active. Akin to Burning Rage from Johanna, I think, but was possibly slightly more damage and certainly not 100% larger area of effect. Anyway, that was 21 takedowns in favour of Memeldors Me Machines against 6 to the Greifers on Safari. Excellent start to this series. Excellent start.
Excellent start. And 75% of the bets were placed on Memeldors Me Machines, which means that those people will have their points now.
Have you've issued the points? Ah, there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yes, I have.
Excellent. So we're happy with all of that. So of course, because Greifers and Safari lost that game, they now gain the opportunity to have first pick or map selection.
Yes,
so,
and they have decided to go for the first pick.
First pick in draft. Okay, so then that flips the map selection over to the Memeldors Meme Machines.
Who have chosen Dragonshire.
So we're going to Dragonshire, are we? Right, let me... There we go. So Dragonshire, a 3-lane map. One that interestingly favours global heroes in the draft, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see the likes of Dahaka. I think Dahaka gets good value. I also think Falstad gets good value, but I haven't seen so much of him in the meta. And we're likely to just stick to meta here, so let's see what happens. Is it going to be enough, is the question.
Is it going to be enough?
Mac1220, Halloween and Joyke, are you guys from the UK? So myself and my usual co-caster Jabroni, yes, we are from the UK. We both work and live in Scotland, but we travel for the HGC events. Joy, where are you from? Would you like to tell the audience?
I'm from the Netherlands, not a native English speaker, as you might have heard.
Oh, I see. Thanks for following Mac1220. Cheers for joining. And of course, by clicking that ever sought after follow button, which is somewhere above our heads here, you have now already been awarded 10 points. These points can be used for our giveaways and for various things. Oh, there we go, look. Dun, 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 dun. Those girls are scared. That is good. Anyway.
And that is good. According to Halloween.
Yeah, well, it's just funny, the witches over their head. Anyway, so because you've got these points, you can use them for the giveaway and things like that, but you can gain more by placing it on bets, and Joy will bring up the bets in the draft once we get into the draft for the next game in our best of 3 series. And as Joy has previously told us, where are we going again?
We are going to Dragonshire.
We're going to Dragonshire. And no one else has mentioned you with your horse or in your yellow dress or any of this yet, but I'm sure people are going to point it out later. Here's Joy. There's twice as much Joy. There you go. There you go. So we're just waiting for our teams to get sorted out now, and then we will get into game number 2. good to see both of our Division 1 teams looking on point this evening. Some of these names are names that you will be familiar with in the Master to Grandmaster level. Certainly personalities across Europe that I've encountered. Great bunch of guys and gals. Cool folks. Cool folks all round. Crisby currently has a meme about... there was a meme going about that I've seen saying... what was it now? Samantha love or something like that, and it's quite funny. It's they were all like hailing Samantha or something. I've seen it across a couple of Discords now. It's quite amusing. Anyway, yes, look, here is Happy Joy, ecstatic after the bets being placed at the last game. There you go. I'll just leave that one up. Your face is manic there. That's the sort of like...
My face is...
That picture that I've got up now is the same sort of face I would imagine after I handed you the wrong drink at a party. That's the face you would make. I asked for a cherry soda. Oh no, we're going into the draft. Here we go.
We're going into the draft, yeah.
Welcome to game number 2 of a best of 3 series here. In Division 1 of Heroes Lounge. On the left in blue we have the Memeldors, meme machines.
We do.
Of HGC Open Division fame as well. I pointed out earlier on that they, in just 3 weeks, managed to rocket into a good position in the league. I think if they continued competing, they could have possibly made it to playoffs. And I'm hoping to support that position at the start of next season. Anyway, on the right in red we have Greifers on Safari, featuring some well-known names here within the lounge. And let's see how they get on with this. Have we got a competition that we can start?
We have got a competition. I will start it straight away for you.
Thank you very much.
So,
Joy, spelt with a K.
Joy, spelled with an extra K. If you think Memeldors will take this win and end the series with a 2-0, then bet your points on A. And if you think that Greifers still have a chance to turn this around, then bet on number. Let it be. Yeah.
Love it, Joy. I love it. Yes.
You do?
Yes.
You do?
I'm delighted at that because I always have to say that. It is a pleasure to hear somebody else come out with it. Oh my! I could say
you can just be lazy.
Well, no, not so much.
Yeah,
it's
just admit it.
It's not so I can be lazy. It's Jabroni normally gets like a sort of bloodlust as I start to say it because he hates it so much. But I've got it like rehearsed. I just rattle it off.
Yeah, just like these bands are probably rehearsed because we're seeing the exact same bands come out from Memeldors Meme Machine, with again the Urel and the Mayav being banned. This time the Garrosh and the Greifer. The Greifer is taking the Diablo as first pick.
There we go. The second biggest biceps in the game, Johnny Wallbanger, has just came in. Bang, and you're jammed into the wall.
Absolutely.
Diablo.
Ban one biceps guy for another.
That's it. They banned the biggest biceps and then brought in the second biggest biceps, Johnny Wallbanger. First pick Diablo. Are we going to see Feast on Fear, Diablo's Soul Shield?
I love it. I love a good Medivh. And Dahaka, global value here.
Yeah, I mean, Dahaka, no surprises. Absolutely no surprises. He is huge on this map. Absolutely huge.
He is.
I can't stress enough how effective Dahaka is with his regeneration. By the way, universally accepted that you take isolation and you take basic attacks reduce tongue's cooldown. So that's going to be deployed to great effect here. Deckard Cain being picked up.
With the Phoenix this time on the side of Greifers on Safari.
So they've stolen their opposing team's draft.
A bit.
I would say so.
Now, if I recall it correctly, Halloween, we have seen this map before being played by Greifers on Safari versus APG Frozen. That was where the Haka was running top damage for almost the entire game.
Yes, exactly. No, that's what I mean. I can't stress enough.
Yeah, he can be
how-
so impactful.
He's massive. He's massive.
Massive, yeah.
He's so massive. He's a Maasai warrior. That's it. So there we go.
Alright, White Mane being banned out and Zeratul. So we're not going to see some nice APOC VP combos coming out here.
Oof. So.
And we're seeing Tyrande, my favorite hero! Yes!
Yeah.
We've got Medivh and Tyrande in one team. I am so happy. Wow.
You're so happy.
I am.
You could eat a horse. So there's a horse
No.
for you.
No.
Oh no, that's.
Not that happy.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Sorry, I got them mixed up. I got the metaphors wrong. But yeah, well, like.
Oh, Tyrande!
I actually,
Yes!
for those of you that don't know, I actually watched Joy do a win stream of Tyrande. Here we go. Junkrat.
Junkrat and Lyric. And Zul being picked up. We're going
What is
without
this?
a tank.
What is this team?
I
What is
love
this
it.
team? Oh my
I
gosh.
am going for this. This is the meme dream.
This is
The
the
meme dream team. I'm gonna bet some points
What?
here.
What? Wow. Wow. I'm forgetting what camera because I've got camera 2 and we don't use it anymore. Wow.
Wow!
Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, as Joy has already pointed out, we have 5 minutes left for you to place your bets. On the left
Get
in
your
A,
points in, people.
Memeldors, on the right in red, Greifers and Safari. I have no idea who's going to win. I just don't know.
Well, I mean, they've got Tyrande. I have to bet on them.
Well, you do
Yeah.
that then. You do that. You
Yeah,
bet
I
on
mean,
them.
it's getting more knowledge that throughout Heroes Lounge that I'm a level 160 Tyrande, as I've seen it being banned out against me in matches every time. Does it work?
Banana Lebeau, if you want to gain more points, you can do so by typing exclamation by clicking follow, and we'll give you 10 points straight away. Okay, on the left in blue we have the Memeldors meme machines. This is game number 2 of our best of 3 series, and we have Martin on Tyrande, Death Knight on Zul. We have our Smargud. I can't say his name, but you said it really well. Smarlacht.
Which is the Dutch word for sapphire, by the way.
On Tychus in his tighty whities, and we've got Sugar Daddy dancing about there as a mecha Dahaka, and that leaves. Who does that leave?
That leaves
Somebody
the
playing.
ones who are ready to go to Africa, because they love Africa. That leaves Denker on Diablo, Lolom on Junkrat, Jimmy on Phoenix, Cyanox on Lyric, and Deckard being played by no other than Crispy himself. This is Greifers on Safari.
Thank you for getting me out of that mess. No, basically what it was is the
Emerald,
Medivh
by the way. Smaragd. You
There
are
we go.
right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Slake on Medivh.
I got those two mixed up.
That's what it is. That's
How
what
do
it
we
is.
do some digging around, Joey? Yeah. He's got a nice collection of pictures now.
I do.
As Carrie said last time, this is how this casting duo works. I do the analysis of the draft while Halloween sweeps through his collection of pictures of me.
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult
and
challenge.
that's how we work.
Yeah, that's basically it. I've got to carry this stream somehow, so
Yeah.
it's
So just ask pictures of Joy K and that makes
huge
everyone
stuns,
happy.
huge stuns coming out with the Tyrande. Johnny Wallbanger backing
Well,
Martin
bang
off.
at you.
That's it. Doing work. There we go. I'm loving these Medivh portals. They are such an everlasting threat. He throws them out to let the opponents know where they are as a way of getting them out of the area. Death Knight, of course, pushing the lanes with these skeletons. It's
I think you can tell that even though that Memeldors don't have a tank in their draft, they are still, like, Greifers is still being very cautious with what they are doing. Not picking any hard engages, and that's not paying off for them.
And Denker goes down, first blood in favour of Memeldors within a 2-minute window, and they managed to steal a camp. Is this going to be enough?
This is gonna be enough. They've got it to run the man. This is enough. That's enough.
So, Transparent TV pointing out that the tank
I
is
just
Zul.
realised that Stool is the tank. Yeah, we've seen Fazul being very tanky in one of our own game strengths. So, yep, that could just be the case. I think it is the case.
You think it is the case? So, one who collects.
Well, I mean, we've run it before, so that's why he's pointing it out.
This these talent choices. We're seeing Devil's Due on Diablo.
Yeah.
I think, and who am I to judge? Nobody. But I think Soul Shield might have given them more value because he's up against a lot of spell damage, and that armor would have been.
Going in. Root coming up. Nice root here by Crispy.
Huge amount of aggression from Memeldors here, but let's see what happens.
They're taking a lot of damage. Well, Greifers on Safari is still looking very healthy while they take this bottom shrine.
Yeah, because remember, they are now falling behind in experience. They absolutely are falling behind in experience.
They absolutely are.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go.
Going to the middle lane to pick up that soak.
Lolem isn't going to be able to take that objective. He's just going to soak against that wave, I think.
Denka gets rooted. Hunter's Mark comes out.
Huge heals.
Not enough yet. The Tyrande needs more stacks on the stun. But oh baby, if that's gonna happen, then he interrupted it. He interrupted the teleport.
There we go. That is the sound of an ecstatic joy.
Yes, that's the little squeaky noises I make when I get excited.
Well, okay. Oh, huge Johnny Wallbangs coming in from Denker, but he's got to be careful. It can actually put him out of position as his opponents steal the Dragon Knight. That was sleight of hand there in middle lane by Tychus and his swimsuit.
Very smooth here by our Smaragd. Can somebody confirm to me, is this guy Dutch?
Is he called Smaragd as well?
Well, yes, and I thought it was the word for sapphire, but no, it's actually indeed the word for emerald, as somebody in the chat pointed out for me. Okay. I always mess those two gems up.
I could do a very British joke about Dutch people.
Go ahead.
That when they go out for a run wearing inflatable shoes, they can pop their clogs.
I like it. Oh, and Medivh has just completed his stacks. Now when I play Medivh and I completed my stacks, I'm like, oh, I can finally die now, guys. And I should not have said that, because he might just die now.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I said that, Slake. But yeah, that's always what I say. Alun's Chosen coming out on Smaragd to help him get the extra heal. That's enough for him to get out.
Denker's feeling very tanky here. Yeah. He's feeling very tanky. He's kept his health consistently at full, which is just nothing short of a miracle. He must be wearing his strong Klompen. Because he's doing very good. Is that right? Is Klompen the name for clogs?
Klompen, yeah, definitely is.
Ah, there we go.
Alright, and I've just got confirmed that Smaragd is German, and it means the same in German as in Dutch, which doesn't surprise me at all.
Little does surprise you, but most things make you giggle, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Level 10's coming round the corner. Denker out of position.
Death Knight coming in through that portal, taking some tower damage, but landing a root on Denker here.
This is level 10's picked up by both teams. We're seeing Lightning Breath ripping in the Terra entire, Purification Salvo, Entomb this time, and Stay a while and listen.
I do it way better than you. Alright, well my turn. On the side of Memeldors, Meme Machines, Meme Dream, we've got the Skeletal Mages coming out for Zul, we've got Isolation naturally coming out for the Dahaka, we've got Odin for Tychus, Polybomb for Medivh, and Starfall for Tyrande.
Starfall is massively unexpected because that healing ult that she gives is just OP right now. I mean, she basically gets the level 20 upgrade at level 10 now.
Let me just step in here.
Step in, talk to me.
There's a small maybe? I don't know. Is it a bug? I'm not sure. Maybe it's supposed to be this way. But the ulti Shadowstalk is at this point banned within Heroes Lounge for this map and for Volskaya Foundry. Why? Because it gives the Death Knight's on this team, yes, and it would definitely give him stealth if Martin had taken it, but it also gives the Dragon Knight stealth.
Ah, right.
Why it has been banned.
Well, I'm glad that somebody pays attention to the rules. That is good.
Hey, Martin did, and so did I.
There we go. Here we go.
Skeletal Mage is coming out. We are looking for an engager.
Huge lightning breath coming from Denker, and massive value! Oosha Maka, triple kill! Crisby's not finished, he's trying to cut Sugar Daddy 69 off, gets the root, oosh!
He gets the root, but there's no teammates left to follow up on him.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to back out. I think they're making a play for the DK. Diablo's ran in. As long as Crisby can hold it long enough, he's going to get it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, go.
Coming out.
Do you know what? I think he could stay in this fight. Slake. Oh! Gets away, but huge damage coming from Jimmy!
Oh, Jimmy!
Is it going to be enough? It's not going to be enough.
Oh, it's not going to be enough.
He gets away with under 200 health there. DK coming down just to show them who's boss. Oh, my heart. This is so much drama for Greifers. I mean, they've felt consistently behind, but this one team fight has put them in a position where they can possibly do something. They've got the level 13 talent advantage.
In the meantime, we've got Cyanix trading out with Death Knight in the mid lane.
Sure.
While the Hacker is going to the top lane, trying to get that level 13 for his team.
This is just drama. Come on, Greifers, can you get some work done against the Memeldors? We might be seeing a...
Thank you, Fades TV, for posting that image. That's pure gold that you put right there. I love it.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
That is definitely brilliant.
Johnny Wallbanger gets the stun on Death Knight.
Illune's Chosen coming out, but so does a Purification Salvo alongside the Lightning Breath.
Ripping in a Tearing Tire. Unfortunately, it is destroyed before it can get its work done. Huge tongue on Denker.
Entomb here, but Denker lifts Sugar Daddy out of the Entomb, so Sugar Daddy can get some tongue action in, which results in the kill of Denker.
Massive teleport there from Synox.
Oh, Synox falling as well.
They're not wanting this fight anymore. I think for quite a good while in that fight they thought let's do it because we can get a lot of work done here, but at this point it's time to retreat, back off. But no one's told Denker that. He's considering a shadow charge there.
He was. He was.
He was.
That he was.
That he was.
That he was.
So, Oosh Amaka. Both teams retreating off in favour of camps at this stage. If you're just tuning in, this is game number 2 of a best of 3 series here in Division number 1. Currently in the lead is the Memeldors. Meme Machines have got a game in hand. If they manage to succeed this, they'll take the series. However, we've had a turn of events. It looks like the Greifers on Safari may still have life in them to possibly take the lead here, but well, at least for this game, and then equalise the series. So we'll see how it goes. Back to you in the studio. Joy.
Yes. Thank you, Halloween. Well, we've got 15 seconds for the next objective to come up. The Hacker's top 2v1, and we see the rest of the Memeldor meme machine getting ready to engage on the bottom fort with their siege camp. The Hacker coming in here, dropping the isolation.
Crisby might have just been cut off. Sugar Daddy's going in with the tongue.
Might have just been cut off. Might just die to that.
This is a powerful position to be in at the start of a new objective, as the meme machine. Is it singular or plural? Do they have multiple machines, or is it just a one machine?
It's one machine. I think one meme machine is enough, to be fair with you.
Is it going to be enough?
I think it's going to be enough.
Okay. In top lane, lots of push action that Sugar Daddy's going to have to clear there. Level 16's been picked up. That's a big one, by the way. Endless nades for Junkrat. It just gives him that lethal poke.
It does. It does that indeed.
That's 4v3. Stun! Jimmy's been hit. Oh! That is massive. Absolutely massive for the meme machines. Managing to successfully get... Counter kill!
Lolom getting the counter kill. That is also massive.
Also, Denker actually activated Shadow Charge there, but didn't connect because Slake went through a portal. It's not often you see reactions that quick. That's mad. Massive.
Massive.
Maasai warrior. I can't think of any other Maasai puns. Like, colossal. Nah, it doesn't work. Banana Lebu calling out hello fellow viewers to people in the Twitch chat that are following this series. I think Cyanox is going to have his work cut out against Sugar Daddy 69 in top lane there. Both heroes of course have a regeneration ability, but I think the Haka just slightly takes to the edge there. Certainly with the tongue as his stun, you know.
And
what?
No,
What? Yeah, no, tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Yeah, tell me.
But then I realized, like, I've been playing the Tyrande a lot against the Haka with the Celestial Attunement on 1 over Calderai Resistance. But then I realized they're on the same team, so what I was gonna say wouldn't make any sense.
Oh, I see. You're just looking how to defeat your enemies as a Tyrande player. You're a support main though, aren't you?
I am, yes.
So there you go. Giggles and support main. That's two fun facts.
And support main.
There you go. Plays guitar and frequently sings on stream. There we go. So the Dragon Knight is now in a position to be collected by the meme machine itself. Singular, not plural. However, the opposing team are defending it rather well. Cyanox is going to take it to its halfway point. Fun fact, it takes 4 seconds to get it to the halfway point. However, if you're at the altar and trying to channel the DK, it takes 3. So you will always win that race. There you go. So, you can count your Mississippis. So how do you say this again?
It's huge stun coming out here. Oh, another huge stun coming out here, but then from the other side, Denker running very low here. Purification salvo being popped.
That's
Protected,
interesting.
by the way. That was huge. That was huge play here by Slake on Medivh with the force of will.
Protected, by the way. Yeah, no, it was what I was pointing out there. It was actually a sheep that was firing the bolts. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I had not.
Purification salvo had channeled, and it had finished completing. So when he became a sheep, it was still firing. Okay, so this is a solid defense here. They do have a level advantage, so they are possibly going to hit level 20 first. Death Knight could take some damage here. Protected.
Oh, wow. Slake very on point here on the Medivh. Landing in perfect time to shield Death Knight from the ulti again.
Support mains for life, yo. Right, Slake coming in.
Yeah, that's it. That's my buddy Trance, who actually taught me everything I know about supports.
Smargold Emerald. Oh! Just a fraction too late with Lolum's poke there from Endless Nades. That was so close. Really unfortunate for him because he basically had interrupted. DK going to go bottom. I think they're going to try and open up a win condition here. They've got 1 minute and 10 seconds on that DK. They've got plenty of time to slow this game right down. They're going to get, both teams are going to hit Storm Talents, so they're in no rush. You just
20 is coming in here.
You don't have to throw. If they take this, they take the series. So they just got to take their time here. They don't need to rush this. It is a 4v5. No, 4v4, because, sorry, Leoric Cyanox is in mid lane here. But that's 20, he's getting picked up.
Yep, 20 being picked up here by Greifers on Safari.
Lord of Terror. A rather unusual level 20 there. to give him more sustainability. Well, I would normally opt for Hellgate as an engager and escape, but that's me personally. I'm rubbish. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of damage coming down on the bottom keep here. Cyanox trying to reduce the damage.
They take the keep. The Dragon Knight runs low. 9 seconds left on it.
Huge silence.
That is a huge isolation coming out. You follow up by the Polybomb as they take Cyanox. And they're looking for more. Denker coming in. Purification Salvo alongside Starfall coming up. Once again, Slake with the perfect forces of will. Crispy trying to pop that isolation. That stay a while and listen, but it hits no one.
Crispy's massively lucky to be alive. That was a huge big red button coming in there, and he managed to evade it just.
Yeah.
Big red button.
True.
Massive. Do you know what? Huge defense. Absolutely huge defense by the Greifers there.
Definitely.
I thought that was it. I thought this is going to be enough, as Trixler would say, and this is going to be the end. But it wasn't, and they're still here. So good on them. Well done.
Well done and well done indeed, as this gives them another chance to swing this game around. As Memeldors Meme Machine is looking to invade their Bruiser camp here.
I mean, they're on an equal talent tier. It's more about their heroes just being in position here. So... Oh!
Lolom trying to disrupt that camp here. Cyanox on the point. They take a kill on the Medivh.
This is huge. Massive.
This is good. And Jimmy's on the chase. Stay a while and listen. Coming out here.
Oh, he might get it with this. Can Jimmy get the kill?
He might get it. There's no Medivh shields this time, but the Tyrande healing is enough.
Oh, I think that was suicide by Junkrat there. Do you know what? There was a moment there where Crispy managed to use his Stay a While and Listen to stun Death Knight, but his team needed that time to get around him. Junkrat interrupted it. Lolem used his nades and interrupted it. I don't think there was I think that was miscommunication by the team there, because I don't think Crispy informed the Junkrat that Stay a While was coming out, because had he, I think the nades would have stopped and that would have allowed his team to get into position. Excellent chance there, but unfortunately Lolem goes down.
Yes, and in the chat there's being asked how many stacks for Junkrat. Taste for Explosions has been completed.
There you go.
By the look of it.
If you can get us that information, feel free. At any time, Joy. Anytime. I'm really triggered by this guy's name. I just can't say it. Smargid. Smaragd.
Yes, you can do it. You can say Klompet. That's good enough for me. Oh!
Right, we'll call him Klompet from now on.
Dragged.
But he did his job well. Although he died, he got a counter kill with his massive amounts of damage. Are they going to get another one? Death Knight falling very low, but doesn't die. Huge healing coming in from Martin. Martin Feed, as he's been called in the chat already, is doing an excellent job here healing as Tyrande. Just showing the strength of new Tyrande.
Absolutely.
Denker's going to come in with a stun.
Star coming out here. Level 20 for Tyrande. One talent that I absolutely love. 7 basic attacks and it lands a random stun.
Do you know, I've got to give credit to Martin for landing these lunar flares. Like, they've just been landing on point all game. He's done a very good job with the stuns. DK has a win condition in bottom. They've got a minute 25 to do it, so I think it's just going to run it down bottom. Wherever we're meant to be together.
Oh yeah.
Give us the more lyrics. We know this one. In comes Sugar Daddy. He's tonguing Jimmy.
Shakira.
These hips don't lie, as Sugar Daddy's trying to run it down bottom. DK getting huge damage on the core. We're down to 50%. Shakira hasn't sung yet. It's coming. It's coming.
But it's coming. 14, 10, 9, 4, 3, 0.
G.
2 out of 1. G. 2 out of 1. 2-0. Woo! That was good.
Oh my gosh, look at
I got
Joy's
so
face.
excited about it Tyrande, I'm struggling with my words.
Look at, well, Joy's face on stream right now is pretty accurate for the Tyrande main that we just saw there. Huge heals. Honestly, there was a couple of times where Martin saved Death Knight's life. Like, for sure, straight up, Death Knight was dying, and then, bing, just a little heal from Martin, and he gets away. So, Monka S to everyone else, and I've forgotten to issue a point. Let me do that, and then you, Joy.
I should do that.
Yeah, you need to do that. I'm putting the one on screen for Memeldors.
Yeah.
2-0.
Alright.
2-0. So...
GG.
GG. Let me offer... I'll let you offer... What are you saying here? Alright, you whispered me something, that's funny. Let me...
Did I?
Yeah, well, no, it was
Did I?
It was hours ago.
Oh, did I?
You did,
I
right.
don't remember.
Let's jump to the interview room and invite, well, I'll let you invite them, but if you could invite someone to join us from
I would.
Memeldors.
Yes.
Interview room now. That's me there. Yes. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, bear with us just for a moment whilst we try and gain a representative or two from the Memeldors meme machines
Memeldor meme machine.
for a brief chat.
Wait, Shakira's still going.
Are they still? What? They're singing it?
They're asking for 2 minutes because they need to finish the Shakira song.
Oh my gosh! I wish they could bring it in. Well, actually, no, we wouldn't be allowed to do that. That would go against our copyright rules. So. Also, you're still looking too stunned on stream. Let me swap you out. I think Horses is too calm. I think we'll go for Double Trouble. That's what we'll do.
Go for Double Trouble.
I think that's what... Oh no. This one will do. There we go. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Halloween, and my co-caster today is Joy. Okay. And we're about to hopefully be joined in a moment by a representative from Memeldors meme machines. So... That picture makes me anxious, Joy. What, the one where she's staring into your soul?
That's not a nice thing to say.
Who's actually saying that? Oh, it's Malthael. Is it the one where she's in the yellow dress, or the one where she's wearing the choker?
Yeah, I think that's the one that he means. I mean, it even makes me anxious. Oh!
Hi.
Hello!
Garrosh, Hypercarry, Memeldors.
Before you start, I skipped Britney Spears song, so this better be a good interview.
Oh my word. Well, congratulations to the Memeldors meme machines, and commiserations go out to your opponents tonight, the Greifers on Safari. Yeah. So, you'll have to correct me because your name actually just says Garrosh Hypercarry. Which member of the team are you?
This is Death Knight, I believe.
Is this Death Knight?
Wow. Nice preparation, Halloween.
That's not...
Yes, it's me.
You literally have a different name. How am I supposed to know who you are?
Who's the only Garrosh Hypercarry announced?
Well, yeah, that would be Death Knight. That's how I knew.
Yeah, see,
I've
John.
done my homework at least.
Oh my gosh, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Throwing up accusations here. So, Death Knight, first of all, did you feel under any threat in that last game of dying? Because there was a couple of times it looked like, oh, you're definitely about to die here, and then just from the jaws of defeat, you managed to live. So that was very good by Martin, who was healing you on Tyrande there.
Not to mention Slake on Medivh being super on point with the Force of
I
Will.
mean, that's how Zul main tech works. You just gotta have two supports who just spam their buttons on you, and yeah. I still die because it's Zul, but...
Oh my gosh, I love this. Everyone in
But it
chat.
definitely worked.
Oh my gosh. No, it did very good. So what you're saying is you didn't fear death at any point in that, no?
No, I'm a Death Knight, Halloween. Like, come on, how can I fear death? It's me.
Okay. So, that was going to be a point. So across this series, you guys are saying no challenge then? Like that was easy street for you guys then? Is that what you're saying here?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh my gosh. Strong confidence. I like it. Strong confidence. Hopefully if you watch the VOD back later, you'll see I was saying similar things about you for sure, because I pointed out how when Jabroni and I were working our way through the HGC Open division, you guys for the first 6-7 weeks or something, you were quite far down, and then in the concluding few weeks, you guys really demonstrated that you were playing very well and deserved to be in the top end of the division, and you're certainly in the top end of the division here in Division 1 in Heroes Lounge. So your team has consistently proved very, very good, but I think you just need to compete more, and it'll continue. So, like, so I was saying throughout this series, Jabroni and I were really looking forward to casting this, but unfortunately, Jabroni wasn't able to join us tonight. But luckily, my co-caster Joy K has managed to step in, so we're still able to broadcast it.
Absolutely, and I wanted to also cast the Memeldor meme machine.
Yeah,
I mean, who doesn't at this point?
and we
Well,
were...
to be fair with you, I was not expecting such an entertaining match.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea. I just loved your name and your logo.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was smoking a blunt. And now I've just went and said it. I wasn't meant to say that. Oh gee, that's.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
gee.
Now Rob
Now
is
we're
gonna
going.
send me a message in like 5 minutes. Please
No.
change your logo.
No, it's
And then I'm gonna just put Robgate as our
make it bigger, and then
You're gonna what? You're gonna do what? Is your logo then?
Robgate.
oh,
Just Rob behind the gate. That would be.
Rob behind a gate. That'd be fine. Don't. It's less. It's less. It's less. Rob. Since Jabroni and I have been lucky enough to go up a stage to the Open Division, we've got official rules about no gambling, no drinking, no drug references, and anything like that when connected to Heroes of the Storm. So
That's a gum cigar on the the ones you buy as a kid.
oh, brilliant! Well, exactly, and that's what
I
I'll
mean-
that's what
That's
I'll
it.
tell everybody, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
So-
And I'm Dutch, so I'm not bothered by anything at all.
So, first of all, Heroes Lounge Season 7. How have you felt it's been going for your team?
I mean, we're 8-8 now, and for some reason the matchmaker doesn't give us the other top teams. So
It'll come. It'll come. But you're still having fun. You found that Heroes Lounge this season, as with other seasons, you've had a good time.
yeah, we had a good time. I mean, I get to play Zul main tank.
That is
Must
ridiculous.
have been a good time indeed.
If you get to play Zul as main tank, that's ridiculous. So yeah, no, good job for sure.
Yeah.
I see Hot's X-Ray from EPG Frozen's calling out the fact that you're talking. So I'm delighted that you're here for our interview. Anyway, so you're having a good time in Heroes Lounge. That's good. You're winning. You're 8 for 8. You're feeling unchallenged. That's big talk and big praise. Do you think you guys are going to certainly go forward into the playoffs? You're going to opt to play in that? You're going to if you go through?
I don't know yet if we have time. Like, I didn't check the dates yet,
Okay.
and we are quite busy working people. So
Busy working people.
Busy.
Working that meme machine.
That's it. And is it a singular meme machine, or are there multiple machines all doing
we are
memes?
all meme machines,
Right, I see.
especially Sugar Daddy, who is a meme and a machine. Like, have you seen that guy? Whew.
He got some work done in top lane, by the way, against Psionics in the first game. Like, he must have killed Leoric about. I don't have it available, the statistics, but he was consistently winning that lane. So much so that Leoric left the lane and you guys were winning XP soak, and I was like, wow. I mean, I'm not surprised here. That was horrendous. It was good stuff. I really felt sorry for the Greifers at that point. But whilst I have you in interview, I don't suppose you saw an invitation that Jabroni and I were discussing with the EPG Frozen boys, and I announced it at the beginning of this series on the cast. Would the Memeldors meme machines be interested in perhaps an invite-only tournament for some of the HCC OD teams that participated this season. If there's a prize involved as well.
I mean, if there's a prize involved, maybe.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I'll take that completely non-committal maybe, and I'll run with it. So that's fine. Cool. Right. Okay. Joy, have you got anything you'd like to ask Death Knight?
No, not really. Not really any questions. Just wanted to say great job. I really, really enjoyed this cast.
That's good.
It was definitely, the last game was super entertaining.
Okay. Sorry, on you go, Death Knight. Just before I jump in again. Yeah.
No, nothing.
Okay. What I was going to say is normally at this point I would throw the mic over to whoever has won the series and give them an opportunity for any comments, any announcements, or any shout-outs they'd like to give. Have you got any of those?
Oh yeah, sure. I had shout out to Zul, best main tank in the game. Actually, the last tank was Garrosh, and the tank before that was Zul, so it was quite some time.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Clayton in the chat.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Shout out to Memeldors, our sponsor, Kappa, who at some point is gonna give us jerseys. Hopefully, you should. Yeah, you know. Everybody should just ping Memeldors and ask him when we get the jerseys.
Okay, I'll see what we can do. I'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys for casting.
Thanks very
I
much.
really wanted Bias to cast, but you guys were faster, and I hope it's just... When I rewatch the series, it's gonna be fine, I guess. Shout out to Bias, full-time streamer, by the way. Any more shout out? Shout out to my team. Shout out to Justing from Team Octalysis to show me the way of Zul. And yeah, that's it.
Justing? I love it. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Okay, well, Sugar Daddy 69 is pointing out in the chat when are the shirts arriving, and he's pinged Memeldors, so that's good. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, well, listen, thank you very much for joining us here tonight, Death Knight, and once again, congratulations to your team, commiserations to your opponents, Greifers on Safari, and hopefully I'll see you again soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Joy, we'll just jump back to the regular lounge. There we go, and I think she'll join me here in a minute. Waiting for her. There we go!
There she is!
There she is. There she is. So, that was that. Just, do you know what? I forgot to point out. I'll just show this to the audience here. So, this is the scoreboard here at the end of that series, and 12 takedowns in Memeldors Meme Machines against the 9 of Greifers on Safari. And what I'll do as well is we'll just take one last look at those talents. And you were pointing out it was Shooting Star for level 20 by Tyrande. That's what Martin took. Increases basic attack range by 1, and every 8th basic attack casts a free lunar flare. You're a fan of this? Is this what you take at 20 on Tyrande?
But I think your go-to pick would be the upgrade for your Shadow Stalk, but it was banned this
on this map.
This map. It's just been banned on these 2 maps in Heroes Lounge. It gives more healing, and it briefly reveals enemy heroes, which is good. It's because it's a global heal, heals more, blah blah, reveals, always nice. But yeah, I like Shooting Star.
I absolutely love that Death Knight was playing.
I love it with the Lunar Blaze quest as well, because it gives the extra damage. Yeah,
that Lunar Blaze quest is sick.
And just like the Muradin Rewind, you get a chance to double stun someone. So
you know that Greifers on Safari by no means played a bad series here, though. I feel they did very, very well. But main tank Zul, who would have thought would be seeing that tonight? Not me, that's for sure.
I didn't. I mean, I have seen it before, but I did think that we were going to see it tonight.
I didn't think I would see it tonight either, so that's exciting. Okay, well, with that, I think we're probably going to have to conclude our series and this cast, but thanks very much for joining us. We had some new members in the audience tonight. Thanks for a couple of the follows, that's always welcome. as I say, hopefully Jabroni will be joining me back, and we will get some more Heroes Lounge casts done in the interim. And I did discuss a couple of times this evening that Jabroni and I are going to be trying to prepare for a tournament that is likely to occur in October. We'll put a Reddit post out, we'll get a couple of invites done throughout Discord, but if you're interested in getting in touch about either viewing, sponsoring, or being part of that tournament, remember to hit me up on Twitter. It's @NorthernWizard, and you can contact me there. We'll see what we can do for you. Okay, well, thanks once again. Have you got any closing remarks, Joy?
Closing remarks.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone who just joined in on this evening for watching this cast. If you would like to see more of Halloween, be sure to follow him. And if you want to see more of me, then you can go to twitch.tv/IamJoyK. IamJoyK. Yeah, all together. And then you can follow me.
Absolutely. I would recommend you do so as well, because she certainly streams an awful lot. And that takes us over to here. By the way, we didn't do vocal warm-ups today. We're normally...
Oh, do we do a vocal cooldown now?
A vocal cooldown. What would that be like? La 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 la.
Yeah, yeah, like la 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 la.
La Taranda.
And I keep that long, like that. The lowest, like very long. Like, la.
I just saw Zool play very well.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
The haka had a very long tongue. It totally does. I'm going to be doing this at night now before I go to bed. I need to set my alarm clock before I get up. And Zool has a really nice shield. Do you know what though? Do you know, you're absolutely right. See, in that interview where we were talking with Death Knight, I mentioned how Martin got some sick heals on him that just kept him alive. You're absolutely right. I didn't specify enough of the value of Slake. Slake was sick as Medivh. His protected, by the way. I mean, you called it at one point and I burst out laughing. Like, protected, by the way. But yeah, he completely negated a purification salvo. Just straight outright. Just didn't get any value at all.
Yeah, and he was always on time with it. I was so impressed.
Wow.
Amazing.
Massive. By the way, whilst we've been on this end screen, instead of actually ending the stream, we gained more viewers. Would everyone just like to? I mean, should I just take it back? Should we just keep talking? Do you want?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to just keep talking about HOTS? Like,
yeah, why not?
Oh
like, we're here
gosh.
anyway.
Well, we're here anyway.
As long as you don't show that awful picture of me anymore. Jesus Christ.
Which one? Which one's the awful picture of you? Which one's the
kind of all of them.
What?
Yellow dress is definitely the winner. Most awful picture around.
Not at all. I could put up, like, that's the cropped version. I could put up the rest of your legs in that photo.
No.
Do you know what's worth pointing out? Let me put this up again for people. Right, this is the list at the end of the Open Division season, and for those of you that are looking there, Holy Bananas beat E-Punks. Spoiler alert. They won, and they're the ones going through the Crucible. Like, wow. In the finals, Holy Bananas wiped the floor with E-Punks, just straight up, like to the point where it was questionable if like the E-Punks had something wrong or something that night, like if they just had a bad night or something, because like dominated them. It was incredible. Also, the ones that are saying SFD Gaming from that SFD clan that were about in Heroes Lounge, SFD Gaming are now Hive Esports. That's what they're called. So you'll see them. So that you'll see them getting called Hive. So there's a player called SFD Enabler. He's now just kind of called Enabler, but I think his battle tag still has SFD at the beginning of it. But he actually, out of the entire EU, out of HGC Open Division, the player from Division 1 here in Heroes Lounge, Enabler, was the most valuable player in the playoffs. He won. Like, it comes down to a vote, and there was a couple of players, and there was like pro players in there as well. Enabler won. But as I say, he was referred to as Enabler rather than SFD Enabler, because they're not called that anymore. They're called Hive. And who else is from here that's quite famous? I mean, Minions Genocide, they feature like Rosmex, and I think they've got, where's Galnagunar again? Is he on that as well?
Which team were you talking about?
Minion Genocide, or is Galnagunnar on?
No. Galnagunnar is on another team.
Is he Tranquility?
Let me.
Is he Tranquility? I think he might be Tranquility. Thanks for sticking with us whilst we randomly search the internet for things to
We are randomly searching. Do I have the list here? Is this the list?
Do you have the list? Is it going to be enough?
Do you have a link for me where I can see the teams?
It's on my stream right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on screen right now. But Skog Support, they came in second just before the playoffs, and they are the Swedish Forest Monkeys. And we love that team, Jabroni and I. They were a good laugh, and they've got a tank called Max Passion. He's hilarious. Big fan. Big fan.
I think it's Tranquility, yeah.
So, Galnagunnar, he's playing on Tranquility. Okay, that's fine. So, what we've seen is like a lot of these teams interact with each other at this level and are forming an excellent community, and it's that community that I'd like to support and allow to thrive. So for sure,
I think that is really cool to see how they. I mean, we've seen X-Ray coming into the chat here.
Yeah, for sure.
From APG Frozen.
Yeah.
Watching this match, and I think that shows how great this community is.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
People are absolutely supporting each other here.
Yeah, I mean, he's still in the chat, along with a couple of other members from his team, which is Copenhagen.
Oh, hi, guys.
And Dreifer as well. Dreifer from...
yeah,
MPG.
Dreifer stepped into my stream the other day.
He slipped into your DMs, is that what you're telling us?
Oh, if only.
Hello! Okay. Well, listen, I've tried to stop this stream a few times. It's just not happened. I've been Halloween. To my left has been a cat that has just invaded the stream. Oh my gosh! And it's gone. It's gone. Well,
oh, no.
I hope somebody saw that. I hope somebody saw that. That was hilarious.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna clip it.
That was brilliant. Somebody clip that if you're watching right now. Somebody clip that. Yeah, so I've been Halloween, and to my left, as always, is normally Jabroni.
Oh, I'm gonna clip it now.
But
yes, it's coming by.
To my left is
Joey K.
There we go, and she already mentioned earlier. You can follow her with I am Joy K on Twitch. So that's twitch.tv/I am Joy K, or X Joy K on Twitter.
X Joy K.
Yeah, I mean, it comes up on screen with a flashy thing that you've seen a few times already, so check it out there. Thanks very much for joining us this time. I really am going to end. Please follow her. She's so lonely. Right, we're here now. Thanks for watching, I think.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. This is the ending music that you're waiting for. Do-do-do-do. I need to turn down the other music. Right, I've turned down the other music, so now we can sing over it.
Okay, so we can start singing now.
Do-do-do,
And music, and music.
Do-do-do, and
And music.
This is the song that ends the show. My name's Halloween, and that's Joy. Do-do-do.
K.
It's spelt with a K. It stands for her last name. I worked that out, but it took several weeks. Do-do-do, do-do-do. And now I'm going to fade up the real music.
Do-do-do, do-do-do. Halloween, I made the clip.
I'm going to watch that clip when the show is over.
Alright, I gave it a funny name.
Good stuff. I'm clicking stop.